What's going on, gamers? It's Fox2. Today we're back on Black Ops 2 playing some team deathmatch using the M8A1, something you don't see out of me very much at all. But today I don't want to talk about the gameplay at all. I have something extremely important that I want to talk about, and that is what's going on in the YouTube Call of Duty live streaming community, which is this swatting stuff that I've talked about it briefly before, but there's been some really big news surrounding this situation recently. It's become more and more popular that kids are doing this to people that specifically live stream on like twitch.tv, where they, if you're not familiar with it for some reason, it's basically where they play a quote-unquote prank and they call the police and convince the police that there is a serious crime occurring at the person that's streaming's house, so as to get the SWAT team to show up on the live stream camera. Well, there was a 15-year-old kid in Louisiana that did this to a live streamer, and you know, he said something along the lines of the fact that you know, he had a gun, the person in the house had a gun and was willing to use it even against police officers. And so the SWAT team came, and when the SWAT team came into the house, they actually shot the gamer's father and critically wounded him. I believe that the father did end up surviving, but he did get shot, which is obviously a life-threatening situation. The police tracked the prankster down. He was a 15-year-old kid named Paul Horner. They arrested him, and he recently went through trial and was actually convicted. He was not just convicted of, you know, something small. He was convicted of 2 felony counts of domestic terrorism. This is an extremely serious charge. He was sentenced to 25 years to life in federal prison. This is going to forever change his life. He will never get past what has happened to him. The choices that he made as a 15-year-old will impact him significantly for the rest of his entire life. I understand that he's a kid, and I understand that the judge is probably making an example out of him. But even in the case that through appeals or something to that effect, if he gets out after only serving 5 years or 10 years of his 25 to life sentence, he still will permanently have a conviction on his record of 2 counts of domestic terrorism. Nobody is going to want to hire him. Nobody is going to want the risk associated with having a person that's been convicted of that serious of a crime working for their organization. So, you know, these are things that people need to think about before they make the decision to do something that could forever affect everything that's yet to come in your life. You know, this kid will probably never be able to go to college. He will probably never be able to have the dream, quote-unquote, dream career that he wanted to have. He has extremely limited his potential due to the actions that he took in this extremely dangerous activity of swatting. So I hope any of you that hadn't heard about this, do some research, look into it, spread the word about how dangerous and just unacceptable this is, because, you know, people could get hurt, people could get killed, accidentally even, not to mention the risk that you're taking with your own life if you are the person that's out there doing this kind of thing. It could forever change everything. It will forever label this child's family as the family of a terrorist. It's really sad to see, but let me know what you think in the comments section below, and as always, have a great day.